I wish the heaven had a phone to call you up. Good evening. Happy Friday. One, two, release the debt that we didn't went into buying all of these Christmas presents. But what is going on? We got so much to talk about on this Friday on our live. Am I looking good? Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up a little bit. Okay, there she go. But now that I'm at work, chill out. But yes, I decided to go ahead and go live early because I was like, I can't wait. Just go ahead and release them. But hopefully y'all can hear me good. Uh I'm not gonna let it go. That one to release them is stuck in my head. It's done. Like it's stuck in my head. But I hope everybody had a good holiday. I hope everyone had a chance to spend time with their loved ones, their family, or for people who didn't want to spend time with nobody like myself and wanted to sit and just relax. I hope you had a good time too. Because I didn't do anything yesterday but bake some cookies. And I had grilled a steak. I did a steak, some fingerling, potatoes, and what else I made? Some eggs. Yeah, it was all good. All good. Oh my gosh. And I baked some cookies and I fed my fish. And I just chilled at the house. I just really chilled at the house. I didn't really do anything. And I watched Stranger Things. I watched Stranger Things. And all of the tweets about Stranger Things has had me on the floor. I'm not going to do any spoilers, but if you are a fan of Stranger Things, girl, they're saying this season, this volume 2 is just not giving. And I kind of have to agree. I kind of have to agree. Like, I could not take a lot of this serious. Like, it was, what are we doing? I think this is the problem of capitalism, of course, in Hollywood. Like, exploit creativity, art. This show was never supposed to be this big. I think it should have did a little numbers, but Netflix wanted to stretch it on out further and just extrapolate everything from it. It just became too much. Like, what are we doing? And poor Lucas. But shout out to the guy who plays Lucas. I can't think of his name. If somebody can't give me his name, I will definitely give him his tens. His styling has been on point. His interviews and styling has been on point. I'm glad we're getting something because if I have to watch one more episode of him chasing this comatose white girl, I might have Caleb. Yes, Caleb. It's getting on my nerves. And me and one of my favorite mutuals on Twitter, Khia, was speaking about how we don't see a lot of Caleb. Like, everyone else has a story. We don't get anything from Caleb. And that's what happens when we have a black character playing in a white-led show. Like, majority of the show is white. You have this one black character. Of course, he's going to be in a relationship with the white girl. Because you really want to be the white girl. Like, they're going to have the character in love with a white girl. We see it all the time. Like, it never fails. And then when we do get anything else black, like his sister, like, they're just the annoying little sister. Like, you don't even like being around her. Like, it's just Caleb and Sadie. I love Sadie as an actress. Like, she is good. She's really selling it. Like, the redhead girl, she playing that character. I wouldn't mind if she played Jean Grey. I like that girl. She's really giving it to me. Caleb is giving it to me too. That wig is not getting it from me, but she's phenomenal. Like, there was parts I was like, oh girl, she making me really believe. Besides all this corny stuff, the men, the boys, they just not really selling it for me. They're just not really selling it for me. They is eating Noah up. I didn't know there was so much like this thing for Noah, with him being pro-Israel and all of that. But girl, like, him and that Bob folded. I'm just, what is going on? Like, it's just not really giving to me. But yeah, I might do a review. I might talk about my favorite shows and stuff. I might just do a video just for that. Patrons have asked me for some stuff that I'm going to give them towards the end of the year. Somebody wanted me to rank all of my my Brandy albums, all the Brandy's albums from least to favorite. And I've reached out to somebody who's also a music enthusiast, and I'm gonna see what they say because they're on vacation right now. But I would love for me and Deshaun to do a video together about Brandy's album, all of her albums, rating it from like top, our ones we love and the ones we like, okay. And I think that'd be really fun. But we're both big Brandy fans. I think that would be phenomenal. But Deshaun is enjoying time with their family. I'm glad they're getting the chance to enjoy time with their family because they have been working very, very hard this year. So they're getting a chance to experience their loved ones and all of that. And that's very, very important. Yes, Jeremy. Connoisseur, a music connoisseur. So yeah. A couple of I'm just using this as a warm-up before we go live to talk about all the things that are just on my mind real quick. But what else was going on? I didn't do anything yesterday. I am in a little bit of a pickle, and I wasn't sure if this was a place to talk about it, but not just everybody's not being in the Christmas spirit. Like a lot of people are just not in the Christmas spirit. It is 70 degrees in Atlanta right now. I had to turn my air on last night. It was so hot. If the temperature is if it's above 71 degrees or even 70, I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep in my room. I'm not. If the temperature is 70 degrees in my bedroom, I'm not gonna make it. It needs to be at least 68, 69. It's just not giving for me. I need it to be cold. And it was hot. It was hot last night. And we're not getting any cold temperatures until next week to New Year's Eve. It's just too much. Like I want it to be cold. I'm okay with it just being consistently cold. I don't want to be. I put all my shorts and my short shirts and stuff in the closet. Why am I having it's so confusing? You gotta leave all this stuff out now because you might be wearing shorts in December. Girl, we're cooked. Everybody talking about the planet is cooked. No, girl, we're cooked. Okay. Because the way the planet is saying, turn my music up some more, up a little more, up a little more. The way she said, up a little more. She turning it up. Talking about the planet, girl. She gonna be fine. She's still in rotation. Okay, she is still in rotation. It's us that's not gonna be in rotation. She gonna be like, okay, girl. Shout out to everybody. We had fun, but it's just too warm. Up a little more, up a little bit more. Aaliyah ate that. Oh, Aaliyah ate that. Hey, I love me some Aaliyah. But I'm so excited about 2026. I want to do a very personal 2025 in review video. She going behind the paywall. I'm so sorry, child. But 2025 was a revolution for me. I am just so thankful to get out of this funk that I was in 2025. I'm so happy. This is the happiest I have been in years. Even when times where I thought I was happy, I wasn't truly happy. But the beginning of 2025, girl, she was kicking my butt. But towards, we was coming out of, I said, okay, girl, I'm just so thankful for where I'm at. And it would not be where it would not be like this if it was not from people around me, friends, family, and all that other stuff. So I'm just feeling good. I love this for me. And I hope I can continue in 2026. I do have some goals. Someone on Patreon asked me my goals for 2026. I try not to do the goals because I'd be getting nervous about goals and setting expectations and things. But I can already see some things coming towards the light. And I have to remember that 2026 and the year is a social construct. What is time? Baby, don't hurt me no more. If it was not for the Lord, I don't know about that one. But yeah, I ordered something that should be here Friday, and I can't wait for you all to see it and experience it. I want to update, innovate. Like I've had ample enough time to upgrade and stuff, but I have not. But I'm finally making some necessary changes and things. So I cannot wait till y'all see the new material and the things that I'm working on. I'm just thankful for the people who just encouraged me to do that and all of that. So period. Yes. So yeah, what is going on, child? What else is the tea? Oh, so what we got on the list today? I'm going to talk about a little bit of 2025, our favorite moments, our least favorite moments, a little bit in the 2025 in this video. Y'all comment what y'all want me to talk about. We're going to talk about that. I don't know if we're going to talk about it in the beginning or towards the end. Well, more than likely towards the end. But we got to get into Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs that had 3-4 babies in 1 year. I don't even know. Like, I don't like 3-4 babies in 1 year. Newborn babies. Newborn babies. Like, I don't care if folks say, oh, y'all need to mind y'all business. Y'all ain't got the type of money. There's only, I don't care how much money you have, there's just no way to be involved with all of that. Like, the parents are sometimes struggle with 3 kids in one household. Like, you're 3-4 children in 1 year and they're all newborns. Y'all terrible. We gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about the how do you pronounce his name? Is it Tylor Chase situation? The exploitation of people experiencing addiction, homelessness. It was a lot. It was a lot to see that Daniel Lee Curtis is in my front because why do you have a camera in this person's face? Why do you have a camera on them? Why? I'm just not understanding. If you're going to do something for somebody, why is the camera involved? Like, we're so used, there are already cameras everywhere. Why are we helping the state out? Why are we helping everything? We filming every little thing. Everything's with their flock cameras everywhere. And the place that the flock cameras are not, we putting the cameras in front of. I don't get it. Like, I'm like Beyonce when it comes to the cameras and the phone recording. No, if I come to your house and we doing Christmas exchange and all of that other stuff, I don't mind a couple of pictures to take. But if you're gonna film the whole thing, I can just leave. I have not had that experience, but I want to experience my people, like the energies and all that. Everything don't need to be documented. And shout out to my girl Dochu who made a TikTok about this. She said, when you're recording everything, you're going to a concert, you're recording your whole thing, you're not getting a chance to, like, you're supposed to like share the story and tell the story. Now you're too busy documenting the story instead of just experiencing the story. That's why it's so hard for me to do vlogs because it just would not be realistic if I'm holding the camera. I want to live in that moment, and it just so happened to be documented, but I'm not doing it every day. Like, I went to Cumberland last week, and like, when was that? Was that Monday? Yeah, Monday. Somebody was walking around with a big, I was like, oh my God, this is too much. What are we doing? This is too much. Yeah, I'm just not, but shout out to my girl Dochi, who's the queen of rap, period. So we got to talk about that. We got to talk about Khia reading the hell out of Nicki Minaj. Oh my gosh. And y'all know I'm like a transphobe reading another transphobe. Oh my gosh. My God, today. And before the trans activist or advocate has even spoken up about it. Girl, we losing recipes. We got to talk about that. We also got talk about Eddie and Wendy. Girl, looking at these things that Eddie and Wendy were stealing. Well, looking at these things that Wendy and Eddie Osefo were claiming on their insurance that were stolen. Y'all are greedy. Y'all are greedy. Like, there is no excuse for this. There is no excuse for this, Wendy and Eddie. Like, I don't, and if y'all so happen to get out on a technicality, period. But like this was y'all got to do some soul searching. And you know what? It's no shade, but you don't really have to pocket watch to be able to see some stuff not making sense. You're spending all this money on renovating this house, all this money, like all this money on the stuff. If you had that type of money, you would probably just buy another house. If your car, and I don't know how much their house is worth and all of that, but if you got that type of money, wouldn't it be just cheaper just to find the house or have the house built? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, girl, if your car is worth $30,000 and it's gonna cost $20,000 to fix it, you just might need to take that $10,000 to and go buy something else. Sometimes it's the location, and I get that because they have kids and all of that, but it's just not making sense to me. It's not. You want to do like a pool is very expensive. Like, it's expensive to maintain. It just doesn't give that she has that type of money to be able to upkeep the stuff they're doing. Facts. Nobody was even clocking her pockets on the show. Yeah, I've never seen nobody pocket watch on Wendy. But now looking at it, like I don't watch Housewives of Potomac. I don't watch it, but just looking at some of the stuff is what are y'all doing? A lot of them. The same thing with Karen. She said her husband was worth $1 billion. They got so much money. You're renting, and there's nothing wrong with renting. But if you had that type of money, that type of wealth, you would just purchase you a home. Ain't nobody got that much money renting no damn house. What? The same thing with Todrick Hall when he was lying about having that $1 million house. You can't afford that $1 million house. You can't afford it. That's why you got everybody sending you cameos, 20 cameos a day you have to do. Y'all cannot afford it. You cannot. Like I said, Susie Orman needs to come back and she needs to talk to y'all folks. Susie Orman and say you can't afford it. It's just not giving. They say they live in Magaville. I believe it. I believe it. And they're gonna make an example out of them. I hope she got it together. All of Potomac broke. I think all of Potomac are so focused on looking richer than what they are. The only person that is doing halfway, and that's I like y'all fave Giselle. Giselle, she got that ragged, ugly ass house. She don't care. Giselle don't care. She in that ugly house hating on this. You pulling the heavy. At least my house is paid off. Like Giselle said, girl, y'all can talk about my house all y'all want, but I got 2 kids that are in 3 kids and they are in school. She got 2 or 3 kids. How many kids she got? She got 3 kids. Like when you have children like that, that needs to be your main focus, not spending hundreds and thousands of dollars in what it is. When you got children like that, you need to be taking care of your stuff. Like, what is going on? That's why, I'm a little bit on Simone's side, a little bit. I think she needs to get herself together, how she talked to her family and her kids. But Simone they have a nice house. They don't have no big house. They just have hey, this is a regular house. We ain't trying to do all of that. I guarantee you Simone can go and get approved. Simone probably can go get approved for a big loan. I bet Simone credit A1. I bet Simone's debt to income ratio is slim. I'm telling you that. Like, girl, as somebody who's had to go through my own finances, that's what really matters, your debt to income ratio. Because, yeah, you can have all these things, but if you having to make payments every week, you got to make payments. If you ain't got no choice but to work, you ain't got no choice. You always have to be at work. You always have to be at work. And Giselle ain't spending no money on clothes because she can't dress worth for shit. But it is 5:00. I hope y'all who are on the way home from work feeling good. Turn my music up. Those who got another hour, whatever. Let's go and get into it. Do we want to do our 2025 review, or do we want to wait to the end? I'm gonna ask the girlies. Tell me in the chat. Now she over here talking to me. I ain't tell her to say nothing. What's she doing? Should I do my 2025 in review in the beginning, or y'all want me to wait to the end? At the end. Okay. The girls are saying at the end. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into Stephon Diggs. Let me throw her up on the Jumbotron, child. Oh God. Stephon Diggs and Cardi B attended the game between nobody cares about that. This is from the Sun. Cardi B's boyfriend, Stephon Diggs, seems to finally confirm he has welcomed more than one baby this year. The New England Patriot player 32, who welcomed the son with rapper Cardi in November, posted 3 separate photos of 3 infants on his Instagram stories on Christmas Day. This is the first. This is the second. And this is Cardi B's child. Are dark skinned babies in are they on back or what or something? Where the dark skinned babies at? Do they still make dark skinned babies anymore? Do they still make dark skinned babies? I don't be seeing them that much. They must. I don't see them a lot, especially with this. Do they still make them? Like, are they on back order? Y'all don't make no dark skinned babies no more. Y'all don't make no babies that look like y'all mama no more. Girl, what's going on? Child. So he had a baby boy in front of a colorful Christmas tree. One of my boys' first Christmas. The identity of the baby mother is unclear, though Stephon was rumored to have fathered a mystery child after TMZ obtained photos of him loading a baby carrier outside a New York hospital in May. In the second photo, the NFL star posed with their baby girl, who appears to be Charlie, his daughter, with Instagram model Laura Giselle, who also goes by Alien Alopera. Yeah. I bet all of them are light skinned or non-black. It makes sense. It's getting weird. Y'all got too many kids. I'm gonna tell you, I don't care how much money you got. I'm be the one to tell you. Okay. I don't have your type of wealth. But y'all don't need all these children. Y'all have way too many kids. Way too many kids. Like way too many. Like all y'all acting like what's that boy name? Nick Cannon. You are an NFL player. Your life expectancy, no shade, is already not giving. Like it's already what's that, traumatic brain injury, TBE down, like all of that. It's not looking good for the NFL players. Like if we're being completely honest, and to be having these many newborns, there's just no way for you to be involved as a parent. Like it's just like it's gonna fall on the mother. I'm thinking about TB. I'm thinking about the military's term for TBE, but it's CB, whatever. Yeah, the military has a different term for it, but it's CTE. TB, I think it's TB, something. But the military has it. They have their own version of it. TBI something. I don't really care. But CTE, thank you so much. But there's just no way for you to be as involved with your kids. There's just no way. And it's going to fall on the mothers. It's going to fall on the mothers. And they say the number one like cause of debt for NFL players are divorces and having kids. That means you have to continuously, you're their breadwinner. You have to keep up everything. Something, if an injury or something happens to you, all 3 of these kids are going to become adults if they keep aging, they keep growing. They're going to need more resources and things. Like, what is going on? Like, 3 children, and like, we're not talking about triplets. We're talking about 3 different homes, and I guarantee you they don't all live in the same city, in the same state. I this is not a healthy relationship. This is not a healthy environment for children to be growing up in. It's just not. I don't care how much money you have. It's just not. Like I think somebody made a good point. I can't remember where I was listening to. But they say a lot of kids and stuff with like adults, you don't remember how much money your parents spent on you and how many gifts you got specific Christmas. Like when you're not there, we don't remember the overtime, how much time you worked. We don't remember all of that. Like we don't remember all of that. That's something that I struggle with my father. My father was a workaholic and he worked 12-hour shifts. And I just remember him not being there as much. He was there financially. And he did come to some of my band performances and other things, but I wish he was there more. But he was working a lot. And I missed it. You can't get that time back. You cannot get that time back. Like you cannot. You can't. I don't care how many gifts, none of that matters. The kids want the time. It's just for me, like how I remember things. I remember moments. There's one thing if we're on the phone and we chatting it up, give you an example. We on the phone chatting it up and we're having a good conversation and you tell me your favorite color and the conversation's going so good. I'm gonna always remember that conversation versus a text message of what's your favorite color? What's your height? What's your birthday? What's your sign? I'm not gonna remember that because it's kind of just like jotting it down, but I remember moments. That's how our brain remembers stuff. We're just not like boring stuff that we do every day. You don't remember how long you brushed your teeth yesterday. You don't remember how much tissue you used last week. Those are things that we do all the time. We don't remember that. It's just like, okay, girl. Okay, we done with that. I remember moments and like memories that just, oh, this made me feel good. Those feelings came with it. Now it is locked in. And I always remember that moment. The same way we remember bad moments sometimes, because that memory is locked into us. Like there's certain foods and certain smells that bring back memories and things. I need that. I need that. Now she's saying black women is the problem too. Now hold on now. Black men not the problem. It's the women too. Can't just blame it on the black men. Why drag Cardi? All these women. Why drag Cardi? All these women knew what type of N-word he was. See, I think the issue with blaming the women is the women don't hold the same power as the man does. The women do not hold the same power as a man. Point blank, period. If patriarchy didn't exist, yes, but patriarchy very well does exist. And we're not just talking about a regular man, we're talking about a man with resources and who is also wealthy. He's a star NFL player. So it's not the same thing. Like, I feel like there can be some accountability, but there's always going to be a victim when there's someone who is like someone who's going to be doing those type of things. Like Cardi B is a whole nother conversation. And I feel like she's a victim of some other things, but I don't want to put that on her. But she, like women, at the end of the day, we live in a patriarchal society. So we have to realize that when we're having these type of conversations, like, do women have like that type of consent? Like it's just I think about that in the ways that like the way women are socialized and conditioned to do these things. Like it's a lot. Oh, let me remove this out the what's name. But there's going to be some women who gonna be like, no, you're not gonna do me like that. But there's gonna be a lot of other women who don't realize it. They don't realize it. So yeah, I just don't agree with like I just don't agree with blaming the women. I just don't. when the men are out here, the men ain't getting no type of accountability. Because if a woman does propose to a man, what happens? Who gets to make the proposal? Who gets to say it's time for us to get married? Since we talking about that, who gets to say when it's time to get married? Because it's not the woman. The woman can quote unquote nag and complain about wanting to be married, but it has to be when the man is ready. That should be evidence of what type of society we're living in. Because if a woman goes and proposes and says she's ready for it, a man ain't finna say yes. Nobody's exactly. Nobody's suggesting a woman to propose to a man. Like nobody's suggesting that. It's always down to the man. Always down to the man. So yes, I'm gonna hold the man more accountable than the woman. It ain't that many women propose. Yeah, it's a couple of them. Every time they propose, they get ate up. They get ate up. So no, I'm not blaming the woman as much as I'm blaming the man, if I'm being completely honest. Because men still hold the power. Like it ain't no women getting on. It ain't that many women getting on their knee proposing to no man. We understand those. We understand those structures. So yeah, I don't know what to say on that one. Many men would be offended at the mere thought of a woman proposing. Exactly. Because they understand that a man is supposed to be in control. Like he is supposed to be at the head. He's supposed to be the top. Yeah, I think she does hold as much power, but at the end of the day, she's still a woman. At the end of the day, she's still a woman. Like I think the power is just not enough. It's the same thing with men too. Like men, I'm not getting into that, but it was I watched the whole video about it. It was really good. Yeah, like come on, Megan. Because be serious. Why do women take the man's last name? It's rooted in ownership. Men absolutely have the power. Exactly. All of these things are wrapped around that. So no, I'm not holding these three women accountable the same way Stephon Diggs did. These women can't make this man do nothing. A woman can't make men do anything. Like they can't make them do anything. If they did, the world would probably be in a better place, but it's not. And then, furthermore, all the women he having babies with look the same. All of them look the same. All of them look the same. So at the end of the day, it's really on who he wants to have kids with and who he chooses to lay up with. I'm not blaming a woman. You can blame the woman. You can do that. I'm not asking you not to, but I'm saying that. So yes. Let's move on to the Tylor Chase situation. What news about Tyler Perry? What had happened? That white man suing him for some more money? I ain't heard nothing about Tyler Perry. Let me see. I ain't seen nothing about Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry faces second assault. Girl, what is going on? Tyler Perry faces second sexual assault lawsuit seeking $77 million. Oh, God. Girl, we gonna talk about that. I guess I might have to get off alive and do another one about that. But oh my gosh, let me read it since y'all telling me about. I didn't know nothing about this. Let me show you. Let me show you. Because I did not know about this. Oh my. Get my ground on. Tyler Perry sued for sexual assault essay by new accuser as actor in a Medea movie. Mario Rodriguez, who was told to audition for one of Perry's movies, seeks at least $77 million from the filmmaker and Lionsgate. Perry has denied the allegations. Tyler Perry has been sued for battery by an actor who appeared in Boo, a Madea Halloween, and accuses the entertainment mogul of multiple instances of assault across several years at his Los Angeles home. Mario Rodriguez, in a lawsuit filed on Thursday in California State Court, claims that Perry subjected him to unwanted sexual advances, including one occasion in 2018, which the filmmaker tightly hugged him and grabbed his crotch. In a statement, Alex Spiro, a lawyer for Perry, denied the allegations, having recently failed in another matter against Mr. Perry. The very same lawyer has now made yet another demand from more than a decade ago, which will also be a failed money grab, he told the Hollywood Reporter. The complaint is the second filed against Perry, accusing him of leveraging his power in Hollywood to assault aspiring male actors in his orbit. Derek Dixon, who appeared in The Oval and The Ruthless, sued Perry in June, alleging that the mogul pinned him against a wall and groped him. I was thinking about what happened with that lawsuit, because we never heard anything else. Actually, the moment that lawsuit was getting attention, and he did an interview on some news station. It was kind of a big interview. The Charlie Kirk situation happened, so it was child. Rodriguez brings claims for sexual assault, sexual battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress, plus a claim against Lionsgate, which distributed Boo, a Madea Halloween, for turning a blind eye to Perry's alleged misconduct. He seeks at least $77 million. According to the lawsuit, a gym trainer, Equinox, in Los Angeles approached Rodriguez in 2014 and told him that Perry asked for his phone number to discuss an acting role. I believe this. I believe this. I believe this. Like, girl, all of them have a specific look. All of them have. It's giving now that you have a type. Like, it's giving now that you have a type. Now, did these men play in these movies? Like, it's just not okay. Let's just be completely honest. There's been running jokes about Tyler Perry hiring very desirable actors, male actors, for his movies. The Boondocks did a whole episode about that pissed Tyler Perry off. Like, not my sister calling themselves a gym queen. No, you is not, girl. You got 100 more pictures to post before you get to there. But all these men, like, it's been jokes. It's the same jokes that was made about Diddy. The same jokes made about Diddy are made about Tyler Perry. You're hiring all these desirable looking men. And it's not that they can act. It's not that they're very talented. He's finding very gym body, buff, desirable, non-black, white men, light-skinned men to play these roles. Like, when it comes to the black women, he just, you gotta show up and you gotta be a good actress. Like, the black women have to be extraordinary. They got to be able to sing. I need it. They got to do all of that. The men, they don't need to know how to act. They just need to be shirtless. Like, it's, y'all, if it walks like a duck and it's a damn duck. Okay? Same thing with Donald Trump. I don't need to see him in those Epstein files to believe it. He's in there. They just erased him out of it. I don't need to see his name. I know he has something to do with it. I know that's the reason why he's covering it up, because it's very powerful people in the industry, in the banking industry, all of that. Very powerful white men, okay? Politicians, bankers, CEOs, all of them are in there. That doesn't surprise me. That I don't need to see it. I can just, okay, girl, it's given that they're doing that. This is not a court of law. I don't need to prove it, but beyond a reasonable doubt, it's not making sense to me. We can't even get to the courtroom We're not gonna get to the courtroom. I'm like homegirl who was on their cash app, who sent herself some cash out from their old lady's phone. And her mama called. What her mama say? Did you receive the cash app on your phone? Then you did this. That's how I feel about things. I don't need to be, you don't need to break it down to the lowest common denominator when it comes to that. Like, 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 then you did this shit. So, Tyler Perry, girl, it makes sense. Like, none of these men that you have hired have went on to do any more big roles. They're not that talented. They just look good. I believe that you had an inappropriate relationship with these men, that you hired them based off of just desire. You wanted to swoon them, like, I can get you. I believe it, sister. You give me that type of brother. You are that brother. So I don't care about these men suing you for money. If it is a money grab, so be it. It was a grab for you. Like, oh, it was a money grab. Okay, then if he knows it is a money grab, then why is he falling in love and coming on to these very desirable men who clearly are going to take advantage of him? I'm not understanding that. Like, you too old. You're not no 20-year-old. You're 50-something years old. How are these men able to get this close to you because you want to smash them? I don't care. I hope they take all of your money. That's your fault. That's your fault. You should not be having an inappropriate relationship with these men anyway. You are the person in position of power and authority. You should not be hiring or offering a job to somebody who you're trying to smash. You're not young. You are 50 years old. At 50, get a job. Your job is too great. Your job is too great. It's not making sense. Like, what? Because a lot of folks do that. Y'all hire people who y'all want to smash. And even if you don't get a chance to smash, it's the idea of you it might happen. It's predatory. You want to smash these non-black white men. You wanted to. And now they suing you. I don't feel bad for you. You having the day that you deserve. You're having the day that you deserve. You want to smash these men, and now they want to smash your checking account. Period. Like, I don't like, and men do it. Men have been doing this for the longest. We always hear about stories like this. They have been doing it. It's not making sense to me. I don't feel bad for Tyler Perry being exploited. He exploited them. The one thing you can do after you harm someone or do something like that is pay them up. I don't care. Like, girl, I don't need no apology. I need you to pay me for my pain. You're going to pay me. Like, you're going to pay me because you're too old to not know what's going to happen. You're too old. It's not making sense. Like, girl, like we all been around folks who smelling money. We done been, either they done tried to date us or we know somebody who talking to somebody because of money. We know what these folks do. Ain't none of us stupid. We done seen plenty of movies about gold diggers. We done heard plenty of songs. All of that. Y'all men know exactly what y'all are doing. That's why when I date, I don't tell them I don't tell men what I do at all. I don't like to tell them shit. What you do? Talk shit online. That's it. I ain't trying to sell myself. I just want you to meet me as a person. I want you to get to know me as a person. I don't want you to know anything about me. While my finances, we don't need to be talking about finances until we are dating. Until we are dating to the point to get in a relationship. That's the only time I'm ready to talk about finances. Okay? Because I need to see what your credit giving. Because, girl, if we get married, they come for my shit. I'm finna be smacking you upside the head. But that's the only time. I don't need to know. Because we get swooned off of that too. You're talking to somebody, you're enlightened and feel, oh my gosh, by someone being this six-figure or they making bankroll and stuff, you will overlook other things. Man come and tell you, or person come and tell you they make $200,000-$300,000 a year, I guarantee you they telling you that because they know they have power over you, and they are going to abuse it. Very well, so they're going to abuse it. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's been doing this, and I don't blame him. I hope they take every penny. it is a double-edged sword. I have had experiences with this and learning it, and I've talked about this several times on Patreon. Being someone who has not graduated from college, who is not in circles where like I don't have folks, like I don't have no frat brothers that we all went to school together, we all got our PhD, we all working, we all from this elite university, and we making $100,000-$200,000 a year, and we just venture out. Like I don't have those type of communities. Most of my friends are working class people. Some of them work in retail, some of them work in the corporate side. I have friends who make good money, and I have folks who make average amount of money. I like my friend group is very diverse. So, but I have been privileged over the last couple of years to be in a better position. And but I don't hang around folks a lot. I don't have a lot of people around me that make the same amount of money as I do. And I don't seek out to be around those. And even when I am in spaces where those people do make the same amount of money as me or more, they don't know that I do. I went to a cocktail party, a Christmas cocktail party 2 weeks ago from my neighbor. My white neighbors, they got a little coin. They invited everybody, and my neighbor kept telling me about this gay guy that lives in my neighborhood. Well, he didn't say he was gay. He was like, "Oh, you met such and such." You can tell. You can tell when you can tell when white folks like, "There's another over there too." It's another. Didn't you see the other black? It's another black over here. I think he's a homosexual. I think y'all probably went to school together. I don't know. I think all of you go to the I think all y'all go to the same school. Don't y'all get manufactured in the same warehouse? Um, so I didn't know. And when I got there, the wife was trying to introduce me. She was trying to introduce me. She was like, he was talking to some other white folks. It's me and my date. We're talking, and she's like, "Yeah," you can tell she's trying to tell him, like, and he's just not really paying no attention. He's just looking like, had that been me, I would have said, "Hey, now, give me a second. Let me walk over there and speak." Had that been me, I would have walked over and said, "Hey, let me get a second." If I seen another black at an all white party, I would have walked over. I would have walked over like, "Hey, like, girl, what's going on? Hey, how y'all doing?" He didn't, but he did later, and he was sweet. Come to find out, he is a hairstylist. He's from LA. He goes back and forth from Atlanta to LA. His fiance was there with him too, and I've seen him. I was like, I've seen his fiance a couple of times part, but the kind of like energy it kind of gave is like, how do you know these people? And that might be me. Like, if you watching his sister, it might be, maybe I'm projecting, but the energy kind of gave like, "Girl, who is you?" I was like, "Girl, I stay in the same area. Like, I stay in here too." He's like, "Oh, okay, where you staying?" Like, "I stay right there." Like, sometimes the girls will look at you, and based off of what you dress and they don't think you are on the same caliber as them, because they're kind of sizing you up a little bit. They're kind of size, and I think we all do it to a certain type of degree, but I pay attention. I was, oh, he's very well groomed. Teeth look very pretty, like he just got them done. He kind of gave me LA vibes. But he had a black fiance, so I was like, okay. But he did come over later on and speaking. We had a conversation and things. But had that been somebody I know, I would say, "Hey, girl, what's your Instagram? What's your Instagram?" And like, let's follow each other. If you're a black person, you stay in the same. There's not that many black people who stay over there. There's a couple of them, and you're gay too. I would say, "Oh, girl, what's your Instagram?" Let's like. I guarantee you, had I looked a different type of way, it would have been, "Oh, girl, let's be in community," because we just don't do it based off of how much money we assume. We also base it off of desire. Like, if you are looking a certain type of way, the more likely somebody wants to be friends with you. People want to be friends with attractive people and desirable people. They do. People are willing to give desirable people everything. You know what? I blocked them earlier. But I'm gonna see if I can find this video. I'm gonna have to unblock them. But there was this guy, and I want y'all to see this, y'all. Oh my god, I'm so mad I unblocked. I'm so mad I blocked him. Let me see if I can watch it in incognito. There is this guy, and I've been talking about it, and I need y'all to see it. I need y'all. I need y'all to see it. Oh god, how can I unblock somebody? Give me a second, because y'all got to see this video. Cause I just want y'all to know how desire works, because people be thinking, okay, I unblocked him. I got so tired of seeing the content, I had to block him. Like some stuff I see on TikTok, I'm like, girl, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. So remember the other day I was telling y'all about a oh, not I froze, girl. Girl, she said you spilling too much tea, honey. You spilling too much tea, sister. Okay, here I am. Here I am. So this is why I'm about the camera. You gonna keep messing up my stuff. So remember I told y'all about this guy who got this random call from this number that he did not know. And it was a guy from prison. And he was like coming on, like he started flirting with the guy, not knowing what he looked like or anything. He was ready to open his purse up to this man in prison based off of just him being masculine and him having a deep voice. And I want y'all to see the video. I want y'all, because the girls were saying, what is up with the DL men? Like y'all don't want to do anything else. Y'all don't want to go cut grass. Y'all don't want to do anything with y'all lives other than be DL. And I said, girl, do you know how quick gays are willing to open their purse up for a DL man? Like, do you not know? Like, gay men will open their purses up so quick for a mask. Oh, baby, they will. They'll pay all your bills. They'll pay all your bills. So here go the video, child. Let's pull it up.
Hello.
Okay, let me find the other video, child. Let me see if I can find the other video. Where's the original video at, sister? I ain't trying. Oh, her coochie. Where is it at? Is this?
It don't take this long.
Like, where is it at, y'all? Oh, I'm so mad. Let me see if I can find it. I can't find it. I think he deleted the original video. Nah, girl, not her coochie all in the what's the coochie out the camera. Okay, here it is. I want y'all to watch it.
This call may be monitored or recorded.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Danny.
What's up?
Pay attention.
Hey, what's up? You doing all right?
Yeah, who is this?
This Courtney.
Quizzy?
Is this who? What number is this?
You done called me like 4 times.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, who is this?
This number is 836-7622, right?
Yeah. Who you looking for?
I guess I was looking for Keith.
Nah, and I had this number here for like 5 years now.
Okay. Appreciate you.
But if you needed a pen pal, I'll talk to you.
You said what?
If you needed a pen pal, I'll talk to you. He don't have no idea what this man looked like. This man is in jail. Okay, you don't even know what he's in jail for. You know what? I want one of my girls, and I love the girls who be clipping my videos, especially from my lives, and post them on Instagram. But I'm gonna ask this one thing, sister. This one thing. If you clip it, put the speed in regular speed. I watch videos fast speed sometime too, but for everybody else, so I can repost it, play the regular speed. But I'm about to get into some things because we're gonna connect this to Tyler Perry. So you have no idea what this man is in jail for. You have no idea how they look. The only thing that you are able to tell is that he's masked by his voice. Like his voice is deep. You are now willing to. Oh, baby, she became an abolitionist quick. All of it went out. Like she said, girl, she was willing to support this man. She don't even know if he's gay. She don't know nothing about him other. She already painted the picture of this man already. And I'm also going to tie this to the conversation that was had about Fat Rabbit Killer. He's a gay porn star, very handsome. I actually had a little conversation with him, not on that type of level, but I wanted to interview him. But he's a very well known, he well endowed, but he never showed his face for a while he was doing content. Never showed his face. Never show his face. He was at some opening or screening for a movie or a TV show or something, and he took a picture. He had a little purse or a man bag, whatever you want to call it, to make you feel unsissified. He had that, and he had a mesh top on, and the girls was like, this ain't giving. This ain't giving. Mind you, this man looks like the average warehouse mass, the men that that we're not saying warehouse men be very attractive, but you can tell that he works out. He gave the body of someone who stays in the gym and who works out all the time. And he had a mask. He was masked. The girls did not like and find him attractive because now he had been outed. He looks like you're gay. Oh, girl, now my camera to cut off. Oh, no, I was doing the wrong camera. No, what's that cut off? But he was now outed, which made him look less attractive. Get the flag off the TV. I'm not watching that. They no longer found him attractive because he now looks like an average man, like a gay man. People don't realize that that's how desire works too. Oh, excuse me. She better come on, girl, because I'm about to eat. You being out is already what's name. It's already a strike against you. So let's listen to the rest of it. Because we're gonna talk about this in real time.
What was wrong? You needed something?
No, I guess I needed some money on my books.
Some money for your books?
Yeah.
What's your Facebook name? Let me see what you look like before I put some money on somebody's book.
Girl,
Yeah.
What's your Facebook name? Let me see what you look like before I put some money on somebody's book.
I'm willing to save you and help you, but I need to first see what you look like. This is slick predatory, if we're being completely honest, because this is somebody who is in jail. This is somebody who's incarcerated. This is somebody who's incarcerated. And this person is also, if I'm being honest, he's a content creator on the XXX side. No shade against him. He's attractive too. He's very handsome. He's willing, none of that matters. He's desirable too. He works out, he's in the gym. But the idea of a man being in jail, masculine, DL vibes, is making him more attractive. And this person is not having issue finding men. They're not having an issue finding men, but it's gotta catch them all. This is the world we live in. Look at him. He's
Why y'all motherfuckers out here chasing these relationships? Dumb motherfuckers.
Now he just dragged the girls for chasing relationships, but you out here about to open your purse for a DL man who's in jail, who you're probably not going to be able to touch. We don't know how long he's in prison. Like that's why I said the girls just be talking. The girls just be when the girls be saying, "I'll never talk to a man who did it. I'll never talk to a man. I'll never talk to." I remember I had a crush on this guy, and Desire had me a little bit. Like there was this guy we matched on Tinder, and I had a crush on him. And we ended up being cool, and I would watch him like repost TikToks and talk about not certain things he won't do. He won't talk to certain guys. He linked up with my trainer at one point, and me and my trainer, like, that's a whole nother conversation. But I'm spilling too much tea. Let me be quiet. But let me because this is a conversation that needs to be had about Desire. But he is the kind of person that he will drag folks. Like, I'm not going over somebody's house who don't live by themselves, or you got to have your own place, or you got a room, like you got roommates. I'm not doing that. Girl, he went and smashed him and talked about like how much stuff was on the floor, that the room was nasty, that the mattress was on the floor, and all of that. Like, girl, you went and smashed him. And I dragged him right. I said, girl, like, you did it though. Like, it's like you said all these things about him. But based off of what he looked like, you were willing to let all that go. That's why when they folks say, I'm not gonna do that. I'll talk to a man. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Because the folks who are saying that, yeah, I shared this on page. But the folks who are so loud about saying what they won't talk to or who they're not interested in are the ones who be first to do it. Like, he is ready to be his pen pal. Like I said, the guy.
Look at this.
He's attractive and full of himself. So let's see the others. So look at him over here.
Is calling you from Bowie Correctional Center. Press 1 for accepting the call. Press 2.
Courtney.
Hello?
Yeah, that website is not working. Huh? What? Wait, what happened?
Hey, what you say your name was again?
Stamina.
Canada?
Stamina.
Oh, Stamina.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Hey, will you still be able to do that for me, but then?
Yeah, but the website is not loading up. You said tiger like the animal, right?
Baby, let me tell you something. The DL men know gay men are desperate. They know that we are desperate. He ain't trying to rap. He ain't trying to talk. He like, oh, can you still send that? Can you still send me that? Like, he is cute, but he is a bird. Like, like you still gonna send me that? He not. This is kind of a version of gay for pay, if I'm being honest. He ain't got to give up nothing. He ain't got to give him nothing. Let me see. He didn't turn this to a whole series, child.
Hello?
Courtney.
Is calling you from Bowie Correctional Center. Press 1 for accepting the call. Press. This call may be monitored or recorded.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
What's up, baby?
Nothing. Getting ready for work. What you got going on?
Getting ready for work. You laying down.
Just thinking about you.
Boy, go ahead.
You said what?
How did you sleep?
You know what? If we want to get into theory, like, can I get it? This really is an example of how dangerous the prison industrial complex is. Because now you're having somebody have to rely on this to survive. Like, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment watching this. Like, and I guarantee you, this man is probably 30 years old. I guarantee you, he's probably in his late 20s or his early 30s. Like, this man is now having to do this in order to survive. It's the same thing as them fat white women who be falling in love with these men. They have to do this in order to survive. Like, no, it's not. He is serious. Like, if that man needed $1,500 to get out of jail, homeboy would be making more content on Twitter to get him to pull up. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, this is. I want to listen to. Can we play a little bit more? I know this is a lot. This ain't normally my type of show, but I just needed to talk about this because this is wild to me. Like, I want to do a TikTok about it, but I'm already pissed the gays off. Like, the gays, I don't know what gay magazine had posted me or somebody had posted me. The gays been posting my content on TikTok when I did that pop the balloon conversation. I'm like, I don't want that. The gays. I don't like the gays. Don't be smart. I want the queer folks to post my stuff. The gays don't be dang because y'all be posting my stuff and then y'all be stupid. Like, it be giving stupid down. Justin, low key, we need to watch 90 Day Fiance because you know what? I've watched some clips and this is exactly that. This how I kind of recognized it. Let's play some more. Look at me.
You said what?
How did you sleep?
Oh, I slept good.
How did he sleep? He's in prison.
Yeah. What are you doing today?
It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting ready for work.
Oh, for real?
Tell me what I've been doing today.
Yeah.
This man is laid up under the covers. This man can't even complete a full sentence. Or what you doing today? The girl, the way my hole would be dry. Like, exactly. I'd be like, hello? Like, what you doing today? Like, you know what? This is so I really want to write about this. Like, this type of stuff makes me want to go back to school to understand what is going on up here. Like, what is going on up here? What is going on up here? And people think this is a joke. No, he's recording it so he don't look too stupid. He's recording it to try to make it seem as though he's doing this for laughs. But deep down, he like this. Like, he like this. Like, this is doing something for his spirit. Turn it on. Turn it on. Like, where my girl Khia Trapper at? Like, turn it on. I'm talking about brain smooth. And the thing is, it's weird to do it, but to film it and post it is diabolical. Why would you want people to see this? And also, are you sharing that you are recording this and posting this stuff out? It's so dangerous because he is in jail. He doesn't know that this is probably happening. You're documenting this for the world to see. We don't know if he got, if he's gang affiliated, if he don't want to be. We don't know any of these things. And what happens if this blows up and then he wants to get you taken out because now you have put him in danger? This is exploitative content. It absolutely is. It absolutely is, because he has not consented to this. It's sick. It's really sick. Like, it's really sick. He just.
I feel you. Hey, fuck the cash app shit though. Could you fuck with me on 5010 though on my books?
Oh, girl, this is so much. Darian, I need to go to school. I need to be in somebody's university. I want to write about stuff like this. Like I like this. I find this fascinating because I'm not gonna hold you. Sometimes I be like, damn, I get tired of talking about desire. Like I know folks get tired of talking about that, but she really is everywhere. She really is. Like as much as I talk about desire capital, like I do sometimes. Like I know folks be like, oh God, I know folks get tired of me talking about it. But when I see it, can you not see? This man is giddy behind a man in jail and is willing to open his purse. And y'all are telling me desire capital ain't got nothing to do with who lives and who goes. Girl, this is right here. This is it. This is it. Like, even with me, and it's no shade, as I've lost some weight over the last couple of months, I've noticed how people have responded to me. Like, I know what's happening. I'm not stupid. Like, this is a lot. I can't, like, he is giddy behind this. Like, I cannot. So, what is happening to the people who are on the opposite side of desire? Because I had to have a conversation with one of my friends that was experiencing a level of harassment at their job by a man who they're not sure is deal or whatever, but it's given that they're kind of borderline homophobic, but they are willing to be okay with that and not report him or not cuss him out because he is attracted to him. I had to tap my friend. I said, hey, sister, if he did not look like this, would you allow him to talk to you like that? If he did not look the way that he did, would you allow any other man to talk to you like this? Hell no, you wouldn't. It would be harassment. And the job would be quick to fire him based off of just that. And people don't understand how these things affect folks who are on the opposite of desire. Like it even affects me how I flirt and who I engage with. I need clear communication and clear that you are interested in me, because I never want to second guess that you are interested. People make jokes about fat folks saying, oh, I wasn't sure I was your type, and that turns me off. Girl, I need confirmation. I am very confident, but I also want to make sure that you are not trying to befriend me based off of you. I'm such a nice and beautiful person, and my spirit is all of that, but you're not physically attracted to me. Like, I need to know that, and I need reassurance. And I feel like for anybody who is dating somebody who benefits from desire capital, and you're talking to somebody who does not, you need to make sure that you're honest about that. If you are very serious, like, you need to be honest about that. But yeah, I'm not gonna get into too much, but again, this is circling back to why we need to stop filming everything over there, getting all giddy about talking to an incarcerated stranger. Yes, an incarcerated masculine stranger, because that's all it took. Because I guarantee you, if he had a feminine voice or something, he sounded older, too old, or disabled or something, it would have been like, girl, what you calling me for? It's terrible. So let me get this off of my screen because it's making me lose brain cells. I'm not messing with it, but yeah. Going back to Tyler Perry, like, Tyler Perry is that man. Tyler Perry is that man. Like, that man who's answering the call and now open up his purse. Like, I'm going to offer you a job because of my attraction to you. And I'm going to hope in the process of me doing these things that you offer me something, that you give me something in return. Period. That's why you ain't never seen the men that I have Like probably once. I think my ex was the only one you ever saw me do content with, and we had already been locked in before that. But I'm not. When the men's be saying, "Oh, when we gonna do a video together?" Absolutely never. Never. Matter of fact, my cooch just dried up at the thought of you recording with me. Hello? Because men will do that. Men have done that. When you gonna bring me on your show? First of all, it's not a damn show. What? A show? You're not even smart to my son. I mean, when you gonna invite me on your show? Hello? Never. So while we talk about exploitation, let's talk about this Tylor Page situation. The whole story is really something. I said Tylor Page. My God, my fault. The Tylor Chase situation. Let me pull her up. Let me show you. Let me pull it up. I've never watched this show, Ned Declassified. I've never heard of it. Never. This was after I graduated, probably high school, so I've never heard of it. But yeah, Tylor Chase, the Ned Declassified actor experiencing homelessness to enter rehab after hospitalization. So I didn't know who this actor was. Apparently he oh, this is not the right story. Let me go back. Because I want to talk about Daniel. That's who I want to talk about. Because this person went and filmed him. So there's been videos going viral of Tylor on the streets, and it seems as though he's going through like addiction and homelessness, and some of his co-stars from the show that he was in went and got him a hotel room, and he filmed the whole thing. He, like, you can see pictures of it. I'm not going to post the video, but he went and filmed the whole thing. And he said that Tylor tore the room up, and he was just trying to help him. Now, I don't know Daniel. I don't know this actor or whatever. But what I do know is, if you really care, if you truly care, you would have checked in with yourself and said, hey, let's not film this. If you are out here doing something for somebody, why are you recording it? It would be one thing to go and say, hey, I did something for Tylor. I got him a room or something. I trying to see what to do next. Like, anybody offering anything, let's help him out. But to go film the whole interaction. Hold on, let me read this comment. I didn't see that. The gag was Tylor's family was like, he actually has access to money and wealth and housing. This is straight up just a mental health thing. Yes. Like, because you haven't done the research and really figuring out what it is. Like, you've not. You just, he just homeless. You just need a hotel room. And this is actually how we engage in conversations about homelessness and all the things that we just think it's easy as getting somebody a hotel room. The same thing with women who are experiencing DV. Oh, you just need to get out of this relationship. There has to be real involvement. It just can't be money thrown or a hotel for 2 days. If we're talking about work, that means real treatment. Okay. The same thing as how we tackle HIV and AIDS. If you are treating HIV and AIDS to the community, you're trying to help them out, and you're like, oh, well, there's free medication. There needs to be more than free medication. There also needs to be housing. There needs to be job opportunities, steady housing. Okay. other resources. If we're trying to get the numbers down, we're going to have to write more than a prescription just for medication. It's going to be for housing. Like, could you think like somebody can write a prescription for better pay? Because all of these things will help the person and keep them from getting left behind. Oh, thank you, Bill. Blessing to you in 2026. I admire your consistency and growth in 2025. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Bill. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But this is a result of that. Like someone trying to throw, let me just get you some housing. That's all you need. That's not going to be enough. We need long-term solutions and finding out what this person actually needs. So this is a mental health thing. Oh, I got another one earlier too. I didn't see that. Let me see if I can go back. It's not letting me see the other one. But thank you to it was from Chris Lark. Oh, thank you. Hey, King of Reeds, are you wearing a Rough Riders t-shirt? Are you a fan of that label or are you a fan of DMX? I was a fan of DMX when I was younger. I used to love DMX, especially him and Aaliyah. And they asked me about the Nick Cannon or Brian McKnight situation. What do you think? Who do you think is more problematic celebrity dad? Oh, definitely Brian McKnight by a long shot. Brian McKnight is a trash. But yeah, like it's exploitation. He was filming the whole interaction. Yes, he was gonna tear the room up. Like, and you, oh my gosh, I didn't know it was gonna happen like this. Why do you have the camera all on him? I don't like it. And some of the girls be doing that too. Oh, I went and gave back. Like, girl, like, what are we doing? I respect folks who do stuff in private. I really respect people who do things in private who do not want to be public about certain things. Now, there is terms and conditions may apply. Some people might do public things to raise more money. But if you're not doing it, why it needs to be recorded? Like, why does everything needs to be documented? Like, why are we recording every little thing? It's just at this point, is this a version of manufacturing consent to the point that we are okay with cameras and phones being in our face recorded every moment, that now we have become used to that? I have been enjoying the conversation about manufactured consent. Is this one of those? I need to read more about it, but how we get pressured to believe that this is how things are supposed to be. Like, we're supposed to be okay with folks putting the camera in our face recording. I'm not no celebrity. Like, why you got a camera on me? Filming charity is easy because it's one and done, and the struggling person mess and done. And the struggling person's mess, I hate when it moves when I can't keep it paused, doesn't really have to impact you. Yes. Like, you done with it, you done recorded this interaction. This person might go on and still experience what they were already experienced prior to you, but now you have made money off of it or gain social capital. Like, everything is social capital. Everything. Like, we have turned everything into capital. That's why I hate the term body tee, face card. Like, girl, face card. Like, what are we talking about? And let's be clear, when we say face card, we know what faces y'all are talking about. Because if it was a card that everybody was approved for, we wouldn't be talking about it. Like, we just turn everything into capital. Like, it's not enough that it's already B9. We can't escape it. Now my face has to look a certain way. And now y'all wonder why y'all are under the knife. Y'all are having eating disorders. Y'all are experiencing all of these things to keep a physical appearance. Like, it's too much. It's so weird. It is. It's just what is going on. So Daniel, to me, has used this as an opportunity to build like social capital, and now it kind of backfired. I just don't understand why you need to be recording and filming all of this if you're truly helping somebody. Somebody did something very nice for me recently, and I was going to thank them publicly, but I wanted to make sure that they were okay with that, and they told me they did not want to, and I appreciate them. Shout out to you. They did something very nice for me, and pushed me in the direction of more success, and I appreciate that. But when you do things, you don't have to like it, you don't have to document it. Like you don't have to share all of these things. It's just it becomes a slippery slope for your intentions being good, but the impact has been bad. Like your intentions were, but now you're getting social capital from it. And we see how this works. Oh, I've gotten so many views. The same thing with Mr. Beast. Oh, I have went and filmed me doing all of these things and I'm making more money off of it. So, okay, let me find the most, like, the person who's suffering the most and go film them, put a camera and document their story, and let's make money off of it. Like, and people were calling out Mr. Beast years ago, and folks were saying, well, he's doing good. He's doing good. And where is he at now? Exactly. Yeah. I hate it. Yeah, he's definitely on some super villain shit. I'm not messing with it. But I hope Tylor Chase, I hope that he finds the care that he needs. But I think also, this is kind of complicated. I don't know if I want to share this, but I think like, addiction is real. Mental health is real. I think I don't know. I'm a think about that a little bit more before I hop into that conversation because it just gets into the conversation about a model citizen and a good citizen and what does a good citizen look like. And the further you're away from that, the less of a citizen you look like. Like you need to be somebody who's working a job. You need to be, if you're working a job, you need to have a family. If you have a family, you need to have kids and all of this. Like all these social things that we've just been okay with. Like, oh, you're supposed to do this to be a good citizen. It's like anytime we talk about someone who has been unalived by the police or the state, the first thing you kind of hear sometimes is, oh, they were a good citizen or they were a law-abiding citizen. It's just like you have to have that for you to be human. You have to be a law-abiding citizen. You have to be that for you to be human. Oh, I'm unfrozen, but again, girl, not the state and got access to my stuff. But yeah, I hate when that happens, especially when in the past where people in the military have been unalived by police, and they'll say, oh, he was in the army, he was a veteran. Girl, let me tell you something. Ever happened to me by the state? Something ever happened to me by the state or anything? Don't y'all be coming out here telling these folks that he was a veteran, he was a good citizen. I don't want to hear that. Like, do not be telling these folks, oh, he was a veteran. Child, the only time I care about being a veteran is when I want them discounts, okay? That's the only time I be caring, and when that check come on the first, okay? And when it's paying for my prescriptions. That's the only time. That's the only time I want y'all, but don't be on there saying, oh, he was a good man, Savannah. He served the country. Don't you get up there and say that. If you're going to talk about it, you better tell them folks that, child, he talked about all the things, including the military industrial complex and how he was a victim of it. Talk about that. But don't be out here telling, oh, he was a veteran, and because I already told Linda. Linda felt some type of way. Don't you put that flag on top of my body. No, I will discount my service. I will discount my service. Okay? I am not a fan. I done told Linda, don't you have that flag on my dead body. You better not. They're going to pay for everything. I don't care. Don't you put me, if you do, I'm going to shake the table. Don't shake unless you ready to be shook. Okay? Like, I am not playing. First and foremost, I want to be burnt up anyway. I do not want to be, it's not giving Cowboy Carter tease. Y'all better not play the Rebel. Y'all, the Reveille, whatever that, you better not burn, burn, burn. If you play that, I'm going to come out of there like, dun, 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 dun. I'm not playing. Do not disrespect me. Baby, I'm telling y'all now, I don't care if they offering to pay. Don't play that. I don't want no American flag, nothing. None of that mess. Matter of fact, bun one of them up. But girl, it's not giving Cowboy Chop Carter. I'm still disappointed in my sister. I was literally talking to my friend. We was listening to Renaissance. Renaissance is Beyonce's best album. Can we just say that? Renaissance is Beyonce's best album. Best album. Like, it just clears the best album. Like, I was listening to it like, and I felt like I just heard it. It was so good. Oh my gosh. And I'm listening to it. And I just thought, I said, my girl was out here doing all of this. Like, my girl was out here, I want a prescription. Also, I'm screaming. We should have known that we would chop when we let Beyonce say she just got off of work. I work so hard, I work my 9 to 5. That's why I cannot sleep at night. Beyonce, what job you working? My girl said she just worked her 9 to 5. I'm just so tired. Who and who? Girl, what? Girl, what is Beyonce talking about? I cannot sleep at night. Motive. Girl, B, what is you talking about? Get this shit out of here. Girl, you ain't work no damn job. Oh my God. Oh my God. But yeah, Beyonce's best album is Renaissance. I'm so sorry. It was an amazing album. I loved it down. But you know what? Hold on. Hold on. You know what? I'd rather for Beyonce to come on here and lie about working a 9 to 5. Beyonce on the song lying about working a 9 to 5. That's why I can't sleep at night. Meanwhile, back at the Sundown Town, y'all other fave is listening to her fans talk about working a 9 to 5, and this is what she had to say.
Unmute yourself, big one.
Morning, Queen.
Good morning, King. How are you?
I'm making it on my way to this job that barely wants me there, but I'm still pressing through.
Why not?
Well, since this new administration came in, people of color don't get the same treatment that we used to.
Good night, big one. Okay, I knew it was the reason I wasn't following your ass.
Nicki, can I speak?
Nicki, can I speak? My bad.
Yes, please, Nigel.
Meanwhile, back at the plantation, back at the Sundown Town, can you imagine getting on live? Can you imagine getting on live Hey, Fave, these white folks is cracking the whip. They cracking the whip on me. They've been racist down boots, down the house boots. Goodbye, good big one. I knew there was a reason. Can you imagine? No, this is not that old girl. This just happened a couple of months ago. This ain't no 5 years ago. This was a couple of months ago. This was a couple of months ago. Let's play it again because it's just that funny. It's just that funny.
Unmute yourself, big one.
Morning, Queen.
Good morning, King. How are you?
I'm making it. I'm making it on my way to this job that barely wants me there, but I'm still pressing through.
Why not?
Well, since this new administration came in, people of color don't get the same treatment that we used to.
Watch how fast he moves out of the speaker position to the side.
Good night, big.
Girl, she moved. Morning, Queen. Good morning, King. How are you? Can you imagine telling your fave, girl, these white folks have been cracking a whip. You know what a whip meant to Harriet Tubman? Do you know what pop your butt meant to Harriet Tubman? Can you imagine telling your fave about systematic racism? Like, hey, girl, like, since these new folks, they done took it back to the slave house. It was already bad. He is sighing. He is crying. He is dying in the inside. And your face said, whoosh, whoosh. Why not? I want to do a reenactment of this. I want to do a reenactment of it. I promise y'all better hope I don't get the same time and coin that Candy got, because when Candy used to do reactions and reenactments to stuff like this, I would do one to this. I would be like Candy when she do the whole wig, the whole set. Why not? Why not? Can we play it one more time?
Unmute yourself, big one.
Unmute yourself, big one.
Morning, Queen.
Good morning, King. How are you?
I'm making it. I'm making it on my way to this job that barely wants me there, but I'm still pressing through.
Why not?
Well, since this new administration came in, people of color don't get the same treatment that we used to.
Baby, she moved him to the left, to the left, to the left.
Good night, big one. Okay, I knew it was the reason I wasn't following your ass.
Nicki, can I speak?
Nicki, can I speak? My bad.
Go ahead, Nine.
Yes, please, Nigel Princess. Thank you.
This is a grown woman. This is a grown. Good night, big one. Can you imagine? Somebody said, Justin, can I speak? Good night. Good night, June Neptune. I knew there was a reason I didn't watch SpongeBob. Y'all better not ever come in my life to my Justin, can I speak? I cannot breathe. I'm not gonna make it. Yo, I'm get high. Get high. Please. Please. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all finna take me out. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Y'all take me. Oh my God. Like, this was supposed to be a joke, like calling somebody, queen. Give me a second. This is supposed to be a joke. Like, the kingeries, all of that, yeah, it's a joke. Like, it's just a play on words. I'm nobody's king. But she is taking this literally. Like, this is literal for her. Like, this is literal for her. This is not a joke. This is not a joke for her. Like, can we type? I'm gonna take y'all out the chat. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, girl said, Nicki, can I speak? My bad. Asking this woman, you would think somebody who is an adult would be like, girl, you can speak. Go ahead, Nigel. What? This is not normal behavior. There's nothing normal about that. There's nothing normal about that. Like, it is not, you just know. Like, that is not normal behavior. And then y'all are shocked that she went up there and said to Erika Kirk. I'm not surprised. Like, this is how she talked to her fans. It's okay to be a boy. It's okay to be a boy. To be a boy. It's okay to be a boy. Boy. I am a surgeon. No, you may not. You know what? The next time anytime somebody come in the chat with ignorance, I'm gonna say that. Good night, big one. I knew there was a reason I wasn't following your ass. Has anybody checked on Big One? He looked kind of cute. He's stupid as hell, but he looked kind of cute. He's just a stupid idiot. Good night, Big One. I knew it was a reason I wasn't following you. It's bad. It's so bad. But yeah, so are we talking about Nicki? Let's go ahead. Khia, oh my God. I don't normally give Khia her 10s. As a matter of fact, she's not getting no 10 for this one either. But Khia ate Nicki Minaj up so bad. Oh my God. She ate, oh my God, she ate so bad. I'm gonna see if I can play it without getting my line suspended, but my God, today. Let me play some of it. Oh my God, I was in here hollering. Every time she hit the gavel, I lost it.
And Charlie Kirk wife and all this kind of carry on. What the fuck you got going on, Nicki? If you don't get your ass back to Trinidad, you got. I guess you had to pretend to be Donald Dump's friend so he wouldn't send your immigrant ass back over there to Trinidad because you know you ain't no U.S. citizen. Anyway, we the people want Kenneth Petty pussy snatching ass on the docket. No, I said not now.
If she make me lose my monetization off this video, I'm gonna be pissed.
You know what, Gag Nation, for not telling, Gag, or we the people want your husband on the docket, Nick Van Dyke, for not telling you to sit the fuck down, Gag Gorda, and for failing as a man and as a husband. I'm a group of the people on that because you is out of order. This is the case of if you don't get your crazy deranged ass wife, Kenneth snatch bitches by the pussy, you better. Let's talk about the order. We the people versus Kenneth, grope a hoe, use a hoe, because you ain't got shit but convictions. Patty, your broke pussy grab money having ass being charged with habitual drug, delusional fat, non-rapping ass bitch. who hates herself and all the choices she's made in her fucking life. Leaving an endangered toddler at home with a drunk, drugged up, hungover, non-rapping ass mega slut, aka your wife who stays on the couch yelling at herself and at her phone all day and all night on Twitter while maxing out her Amex card in Queens with Bocce be her friends and the niggas on the block. Yelling at herself and at her phone all day and all night on Twitter while maxing out her Amex card in Queens with Bocce be her friends and the niggas on the block. Buying them chains and things, okay, and not telling your wife to go sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up.
I can't play no more, but my God. Like, she ate Nicki up so bad, y'all. It was so bad that I had to send it to my friend who is a Khia fan. And he in this chat. Because he know I have two friends that love them some Khia. And they love listening to her be stupid like this. It was so bad that I sent it to him. Like, it was bad. Like, it was Khia, who is transphobic, the house down boots, who disrespected T.S. Madison after sitting next to her for years and making money with her, like, had no problem eating Nicki Minaj up for what she was doing and recognized that this was anti-Black and a danger of the community for you to be sitting next to this person inciting this type of nonsense. Like, and T.S. Madison absolutely said nothing. The only thing that T.S. Madison said was that Christians are not like Charlie Kirk and Erika Kirk. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. The same religious country that we claim to be that went and attacked another country because Trump just sent in airstrikes in Nigeria under the guise of protecting Christianity, when we all know this is because of resources. Like, this is, I think Nicki Minaj will probably be the first rapper in the 21st century to be this close to the imperialist agenda. Like, you sat next to and praised Donald Trump, and look what he just did on Christmas Day in Nigeria. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I wouldn't want to be friends with nobody like that. I don't want to be close to somebody like that. Like, I'm so sorry. And I love T.S. Madison. I think she is the moment. And I kind of hate when we have to do this because we know that T.S. Madison is better than this. We know T.S. Madison is smarter than this. We know she's more talented. That's why we're so pissed off, because we hold her in high regard to call out BS. And this is the basic of BS. We're not asking T.S. Madison to talk about, like, break down what's happening in Gaza. We're not asking her to talk about these things. We're asking her to do the very basics of, hey, Nicki Minaj is platforming some of the most dangerous people, and you can't say anything about it because of your proximity to them. You want to be close. It doesn't make any sense. Like, and that's what pisses me off. Like, we're not asking some of these celebrities to go in depth to talk about some of the things that are happening. It's just the basic of, hey, we don't want you to support that, and y'all can't do that. That's why some of y'all like, it's just not making sense to me. Like, it's just, what is going on? Like, even Joe Budden even denounced Nicki Minaj and said, no, I can't mess with this. And somebody like Joe Budden, actually, like Joe Budden, for him to be out here, Malcolm X did warn us about celebrities. He did warn us about celebrities. But Joe Budden, child, your baby mama was out here saying some anti-Black stuff and disrespecting Black folks. So, girl, like you had some of the dumbest come out. Like and just it would be so easy to say, hey Nicki, I'm not messing with this, but y'all can't. Y'all can't. And let me say this. It is the beginning of the ultimate end of Nicki Minaj, because the way these white gay liberals have been talking about Nicki Minaj in response to the, like, one thing the white gays gonna do is perform, they're gonna overperform their disdain for transphobia. And Nicki Minaj, they will let you go. They will overperform it. Like, they're not actually doing calling out, but they're gonna be glad to call this out. They are now out here remixing songs which you featured on it. Like, they are now taking songs and putting other artists on there in replace of you. Like, it's the beginning. It's the beginning, and I cannot wait to see it because you look stupid. Nicki Minaj looks stupid. She's been like that. That's why when people are asking, like, Nicki Minaj has not been like this. She's been like this for a minute. Yeah, like, and I can't wait to see where it goes. I can't wait to see where it ends up going. But yeah. Yeah, people were bringing up Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg got his lashings. Nelly got his lashings too. Other artists who went to Trump's inauguration parties and stuff and performed. My God, my bad. They got called out too. Snoop Dogg got ate up. Nelly got ate up. Chrisette Michelle got ate up some years ago. What happened to that type of energy? We've been not messing with some of these celebrities for years. So now the bars are trying to. The goalpost is always moving in the ways and the words of Candace. The Shade Room Blacks too. The Ray Monte Blacks too. Girl, they had me screaming. They said the Ray Monte Blacks. I'm hollering. But the people been telling y'all for the longest about about Nicki Minaj. So the girls don't want to believe it. It is what it is. The line is always moving. Even Candace dragged her. Candace from Real Housewives of Potomac even dragged her. Oh, yeah. Ray Monte is a Kim K stan. I'll never stand no Kim K. Never. Absolutely not. How you have a thumb on the culture and you sitting here standing for Kim K? It's not making sense to me. But yeah, can we done talking about Nicki for a minute? We done talking about her. Let's move on. How come we're still messing with B and J if we're done with Nicki? Girl, what are we talking about? Let's have a conversation about this real quick. Cause we've been eating Beyonce up. Cause somebody tweeted me the other day and said, well, y'all not eating Beyonce up. Yes, we are. Baby, we ate Beyonce up for sitting next to Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump. Baby, we ate both of them up. And we called out how Jay-Z be using Beyonce to move in spaces like this. We've been talking about Beyonce's politics for a minute. Where are y'all at? We've been calling out Beyonce and Jay-Z for a minute. Not Jesse live talking about them shifted. What are you talking about? What? Jesse who? Jesse Wu? She on live right now? Like, yeah, I literally call her Homelander, how she's been moving. Like, I'm disappointed. I actually would have preferred how she did Cowboy Carter and then Renaissance, because to do a beautiful album like Renaissance and then turn around wearing a flag is goofy behavior. But I have some other thoughts on Beyonce and the Renaissance stuff. The girls are not ready for it. The girls are not ready for it. Because, baby, I also am disappointed in Beyonce not having no femme queens on the Renaissance tour. She didn't bring none of them folks up. She didn't bring none of them girls up. They didn't have Kevin, who did the voice on Renaissance. He didn't come on the stage. T.S. Madison didn't come on the stage. Like, none of the girls came on the stage. None of the girls came on the stage. The only person you brought on the stage was Kendrick Lamar. Like, girl, I hate it here. I hate it here. That music is our music. Like, that is our music. She did not have enough representation. There were no everybody lied, child. We try and get the last couple of dollars toward the end of the month. Period. But yeah, can we talk about Eddie and Wendy Osefo? Girl, I was listening to this podcast called the Bravo Docket. Listen to them. They were pretty good. They broke down, they're two attorneys or lawyers or what have you. Baby, they read the case off for Wendy and Eddie. The stuff that Eddie and Wendy have been accused of lying about, like that was stolen. This ain't even like y'all were being greedy, the house down boots. Like what? Like there was stuff like she listed several, like a couple of Birkin bags that were stolen, some designer sandals. Nobody who's breaking in your house to steal very quickly is stealing no damn sandals, Wendy. The things that you have lied about, even pertaining to your mom, you don't want it. Like this, the stuff that was named that they said was stolen. Like, who is stealing some sandals? Like, girl, you could have said a Birkin. If people are really truly coming in to break into your house, they're doing it very quick. They're coming in and they're taking that stuff and they're going. They're not grabbing no dirty sandals. Like, it's just, then they got emails of y'all talking about this stuff. Like, girl, what is going on? Y'all were being greedy. Yes, it was sandals. There was sandals. It was some designer sandals. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. It was some designer sandals. Like, it's just a Dior shirt and a Gucci wallet. Who is, girl, you got to be more smarter than this. Like, what? And then y'all maxing out the policy. Like, oh, girl, now we're going to be on the phone with Eddie trying to ask him. Eddie going to be asking us to put some money on his books because they going to jail. Oh, they're going to jail. Like, it might not be next year, but them white folks, they going to make an example out of them. I don't really care about insurance like that. Girl, insurance is a scam itself, but at least you need to be a smart scammer. Y'all are being, I'm dragging y'all because y'all are being greedy. It's one thing to say that your Birkin bag got stolen and maybe $100,000 worth of stuff, but $400,000 worth of stuff. Come on, Wendy, now. It's too much because are you going to keep all of that stuff? Because I ain't telling you I know from personal experience, but you can't name that much stuff. You need to say, and you know, I know y'all different from me, so y'all can't say no laptop or no stuff got stolen. But girl, you got to be smarter than that. You can't $400,000 worth of stuff, and it's you just adding the stuff up. You cannot. They done got smarter with that. You used to be able to get away with this stuff some years ago. You cannot be just adding stuff, girl. You should have got $200,000 and call it a day. Maxing out the policy. They're going to investigate. They're going to investigate. These folks are canceling. They're stopping insurance payments for surgeries, life needing surgeries. Yes, girl. If you sit here telling them you didn't have $500,000 stuff stolen, they're gonna investigate. Oh, girl, you can wrap it up about getting any more insurance. Oh, girl, you're not getting any more insurance. Like, ain't nobody else gonna cover you. Nobody else is gonna cover you. Like, it was extremely tacky. I would have been here for you $150,000, but $450, like what? They know a scam when they see one. And they're knowing that doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for that much stuff. And if somebody broke into the house and got away with that much stuff over that time, like, it's not, y'all, this is too much. Speaking of other folks, Birkin bags. Saucy Santana was on TikTok live saying his man had bought him a Birkin bag, and it was a real Birkin bag. Explain to me how you out here getting Birkin bags, $20,000-$30,000 like purses and stuff, and y'all on TikTok begging for galaxies and hearts and stuff. Make it make sense to me. If you got enough money to buy a $10,000-$20,000 bag, you should not be online begging somebody for galaxies and money. It's not adding up. If I had enough money to buy a $30,000 bag, you're not gonna see me on TikTok working all the time. You won't be seeing me on TikTok live. It doesn't get, like, you want the bag for a status of wealth, but you're not even, it's just not making, it's not, it looks so goofy. Saucy Santana is too talented to be on a full-time TikTok beggar. Like, it's so sad. Like, it's no, you can buy a used bag. You can buy a used Hermes bag from some like website or something. Like, what? Nobody, like, them Birkin bags are not that pretty for y'all to be doing all this stuff. Me caught up in all of that. Like, for what? Like, why are you walking around with a $20,000-$30,000 bag and you live in a studio apartment? And then, like, I'm not saying he stay in a studio apartment, but if you got $20,000-$30,000 for a bag, you should be able to have, you shouldn't be recording no lives in no kitchen. You shouldn't be in the living room. You need to be having a studio to record and stuff. It's just not making sense. It's not making sense. And then you telling us about it. It's the same thing with Toya, Tacky Toya. Her man working like a dog day in, day night, drinking from a pot none of you want to touch, while her man is driving 4 or 5 hours to go back and forth to work. Consumption got us all messed up. Justin, can I speak? Y'all, I'm gonna cut y'all off. I'm just not. Yeah, OG Birkin buyers don't fly coach, don't clout. Like, they chase in different ways, but these folks want to be rich so bad. Like, the wealth that these folks have, you will never be able to even understand it, because wealth to them is convenience. Wealth, the true wealthy rich folks, they do not like being inconvenienced at all. And that, because time is money. I didn't understand that some years ago, but I do understand it now. Like, I get it. I don't have no comments on Heavenly Son other than I love everybody and all the girls are what's not. I think Heavenly put that stuff on herself. She should have never, she put that on her own self. She should have never asked her son, do he plan on having any kids? She should never asked him that. I don't know what's name. Leasing houses, leasing cars, trying to be something that you're not. Heavenly should have never asked her son that damn question. I don't know why she asked that question. I just, why would you ask how you gonna ask me a question like that? I don't know why she asked him that, but I don't agree with folks consistently doing TikToks about. Zachary is very sweet. He's very handsome. He's very sweet. He seems like he has a beautiful spirit. Girl, you have to watch my Patreon video about it because I ate heavily up about that. But that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I got on the BS. It was very cringy. I think we done talked about everything. We talked about the scammers. We talked about the late daddies. We talked about the clout chasers. We talked about Khia. We talked about all the things. We talked about all the things, all the teens. Y'all have wore my throat out. Y'all done wore my throat out. I'm over here trying to clear my throat. I'm over here sound like heavenly. She was swallowing every 5 minutes. Now, I did watch a video where she was talking to Carlos King or somebody. She was talking to somebody about teeth. And they was asking her about the side teeth situation. What's wrong? Hearing her talk about teeth, I was like, okay, Heavenly. I like this, girl. I like this. When she talk about teeth, I'm like, okay, girl. She was breaking down what's going on, why people are losing their side tooth. I was like, okay. She was talking about how expensive it is. And this is the type of content I would love to. No, I did not, Humble Pie. I did not. Justin, can we leave? I should have never told y'all about that. I should. I can't stand y'all. I'm finna call out. She said she know her stuff. I wouldn't go to heaven to get my teeth done. I don't know, girl, child. When Toya told Mimi that you ain't got to put a napkin down and sit on her stuff, she said, "My house clean. This ain't Heavenly house." And they played that video of Mariah. Pressure wash this mother. Pressure wash this mother. You done set us all up for contamination. I'm telling y'all, to this day, Mariah is me when I'm going over somebody's house and it's nasty. I'm telling y'all now, if I go in your bathroom and your bathroom got hair and stuff on the toilet and piss droppings, I'll go piss outside. I can't even leave the seat up. If your bathroom is nasty, I'm not coming in there. I just don't. It makes my flesh crawl. And one of my sisters used to have a nasty bathroom. I used to be in there cleaning it up. Pressure wash this motherfucker. Oh my God. Oh, I've been on live 2 hours, girl. I'm finna get off. This is not a Joe Budden podcast. I have enjoyed this moment with y'all. I will see y'all. Y'all gonna see me the last 3 days of the month. Child, trust and believe. I gotta run them numbers up. Because I'm taking a break. Y'all won't see me for a week. The only people who gonna see me are on Patreon. For the first week of January, or probably the second week, I'm going on vacation. So yes, the patrons will all the one be getting some stuff, but y'all gonna see me in the next couple of days. But I appreciate y'all so much. You may speak now. You may speak and you may eat. The king said, good night, big one. I knew there was a reason I wasn't following your ass. But yes. Oh, girl, you better know the ad revenue is terrible in January, child. That's why I run them numbers up in December, period. But yeah, I'm in a better place where I don't have to rely as much on YouTube ad revenue. So, period. So I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all have made my day. My God. Oh, we were supposed to talk about 2026, 2025 in the review. We'll do that. We'll do that next time. We'll do 2025 live in 2025 Monday. But yes.
Look, 1, 2, 3, release. I wish that every had a phone.
Yes, I love y'all. We'll talk Monday. Good night. Have a good night. We wish you all the best on the song.